Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I am the leader for Club 17. So for this project too, the title is Fire Security and Risk Management System, and we're going on the group members, which we have Nik Haziq Farhan bin Nik Mansur with the metric ID AA22048. Me myself, Ahmad Usama Faid bin Ahmad Kamil, AA22082. Muhammad Afiq Damir bin Muhammad Zaini, AA22028. And lastly, you have Fauzi Ardiansyah bin Firman Ardiansyah with the metric ID AA22074. So the introduction is the building of Ministry of Transportation in Putrajaya. The Ministry of Transportation building in Putrajaya, Malaysia exemplifies modern architectural marvels. This stunning tower, located in the heart of Putrajaya, Malaysia's administrative capital, is a blend of multifunctional innovation and symbolic representation. The Ministry of Transportation is a key hub for developing and executing policies, legislation and programs aimed at improving the nation's transportation infrastructure, assuring connectivity and encourage sustainability mobile. And next is the field of fire security and risk management system is at the forefront of assuring safety and protection in a variety of settings, from residential to commercial and beyond. This multi-dimensional profession includes a variety of technologies, processes and methods aimed at mitigating possible dangers, protecting assets and responding effectively to emergencies. Fire management systems are critical for detecting, preventing and managing fires. The ongoing innovation in this system demonstrates dedication in safeguarding the safety, well-being of population and assets in a variety of environment. So next we move on the methodology itself. Throughout a true analysis of the building services system installed at the Ministry of Transport MOT in Putrajaya was part of the scope of this project. So journals, websites, articles and publication provide the research and factual information for the literature study. The focus of our examination was security and fire prevention measures. After that, the group was split up, which helped to control and streamline the work process and scope. The process of creating the report may start once the data has been gathered and analyzed. Next, fire protecting system. What is fire protection? Fire protection system. So, intro. Fire protection system is the term used to describe the safety procedures and safety measures used to stop or postpone the effects of potential destructive fire, lessening the impact of an uncontrolled fire and protecting people's property and safety. It is a study and application of minimizing the unsuitable consequences of possible harmful fires. It includes research and development, manufacturing and testing, in addition to the study of fire investigation, suppression and related emergencies. When the building permit is applied for, the local building regulation that is enforced at the time of the application is one of the legal requirements for the design basis that the owner and operators of the structure must adhere for the continuous operation of their development. So here are the fire triangles effect on building design. First is the fuel itself, which this stands for the material and structure of the building. The kind of material finish that works best for the design and to prevent fires can be selected by an architect. Next we have heat. A building's cooling system is unable to control the heat product by a fire. Therefore, special water systems are installed to extinguish the heat required for the fire to ignite. So the third will be the oxygen. There are various methods to deprive a fire of oxygen, including restriction, ventilation, utilizing fire suppression systems, and substituting CO2, carbon dioxide. Next, I will pass to my teammates. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Afiq Damir bin Muhammad Zaini. So next, I will continue. For next topic is active fire protection system. First point is fire extinguisher. Second is sprinkler system, fire hose reels, fire alarm system, smoke spill system. stairwell pressurization system, fire detection system, and manual pull station. Fire extinguisher, apparatus that is adaptable or portable that is used to put out small fires by applying a substance that cools the material burning, smothes the embers with oxygen, or obstructs the fire ability to conduct chemical reaction. Sprinkler system. A sprinkler system consists of pipes along a ceiling that contain water under pressure, which an additional source of water for a constant flow. Attached to the pipes, automatic sprinklers are placed at select locations. When a fire occurs, a cell in the sprinkler's heat ruptures at a pre-established temperature and a steady stream of water flow. Fire hose rails. The hose rails device can be used by individuals in the early stage of a fire outbreak. Fire hose rail system are strategically positioned throughout a building to provide a reasonable degree of accessibility and serve as an early firefighting aid to put out the fire. The component of the water hose the rail pumps, water tanks, hose rails, pipes, and valve. Fire alarm system. A fire alarm is a device used to notify people of the presence of smoke or fire. Smoke, heat, and water flow sensor can all trigger these alarms automatically. Alternatively, you can manually set them off by shattering the fire emergency glass. According to UBBL 1984 Section 155, fire mode of operation. First is the fire mode of operation shall be initiated by a signal from the fire alarm panel, which may be activated automatically by one of the alarms device in the building or manual. Second is it means power is available and all lift shall return in sequence directly to the designated floor, commencing with the fire lift without answering any car or landing calls, overriding the emergency stop button inside the car but not any other emergency or safety device, and park which doors open. Smoke control system. In essence, a smoke detector detects smoke, usually as a fire signal. Smoke alarm come in three varieties: photoelectric, ionization, and combination photoelectric and ionization. A tiny quantity of radioactive material is sandwiched between two electrically charged plates in smoke detectors. A small amount of radioactive material is inserted between two electrically charged plates is an ionization smoke detector, and then any smoke in the vicinity of the alarm will disrupt this flow and cause the surrounding area to warm right away. And last, the activation of the smoke control system should be initiated immediately upon receipt of the activation command. Stairwell pressurization system. First is stairwell pressurization is designed to stop heat and smoke from leaking through closed door and into the stairwell. When designing and constructing multi-story building, architects and developers are required by law to include a stairwell pressurization system. And lastly is by regulating the air pressure in an escape road. This system prevents smoke and fire from entering emergency exits in the event of an outbreak.
Okay, now for the fire detection system. Fire detection system are meant to identify fires early on when there is still time for occupant to safely evacuate the premise. Protecting the safety of emergency response personnel is largely dependent on early detection. Early detection reduces property loss and minimizes operational downtime because control efforts are initiated while the fire is still small. This is why facilitated rapid notice is essential even when equipped with sprinkler still need detection and alarm system. Now for the next slide is a manual pull station. Manual pull station is to raise an alarm manually once verification of fire or emergency condition occur. User need to break the glass followed by pressing the button to activate it. Once activated, it can be reset by the fire control room and or reset manually with a specific key. Manual alarm call point and alarm bell to be along escape corridor or beside exit staircase door. Okay, now we move to the passive fire protection system PFP. Project review. In the realm of building safety, a crucial aspect in the mandatory implementation of a passive fire protection PFP system is elucidated in this literature review, serving as the initial line of defense for building occupation. During a fire evacuation, the PFP system is mandated by local building and fire codes. Its primary function is to confine a fire within its origin, preventing its spread and diffusion of smoke for a limited duration. Viewing PFP within a building context reveals its intricate nature as a collection of system within system. For instance, a product certificated fire stop become part of a resistant rated wall or floor, contributing to a larger fire compartment, an integral element of the overall fire safety system. Okay, next, means of escape and firefighter access. Means of escape and firefighter access stand as vital element in the blueprint of building as design and safety strategy, particularly for the edifice, prioritizing occupant safety including residential building, commercial complexes and public spaces. Means of escape encompasses the pathway and emits strategically placed within a structure, enabling occupant to evacuate swiftly and securely in times of emergency. Complementing means of escape for occupant rescue through fire entails the deliberate inclusion of features in building design aimed at aiding firefighter in their rescue and firefighting endeavor. Compartmentation. Compartmentation within passive fire protection system involves segregating a building into a distinct fire-resistant compartment or zone. Each compartment is engineered to confine a fire within its designated boundaries for a specific duration, curtailing its dissemination and affording additional time for occupant to evacuate and for firefighter to intervene. The primary objective of compartmentation is to impede the swift propagation of fire smoke and heat from one area of a building to another. Okay, case study of passive fire protection in MOT. Next, I will pass it to my group member. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Niraji Farhan bin Mansur. My metric number is AA22048. Fire rate door. Door with fire resistant rating stand as a fundamental element in passive fire protection system. Meticulously crafted for the explicit purpose, these doors are engineered to withstand and impede the proliferation of fire and smoke amid distinct compartment or zone within a building. Emergency exit signage. Emergency signage, particularly exit sign, holds paramount significance in safety protocol. Crafted with a specific purpose, these signs are intended to clearly signal the whereabouts of emergency exit, escape route and evacuation path. Illuminate for visibility, these signs employ universally recognized symbol such as a running figure or an arrow pointing in the direction of an exit. Fire escape staircase. A fire secure region refers to a fire escape stairway with the ultimate exit positioned at ground level linked to the story exit. Enclosed staircase constitute the prevalent type of fire escape staircase. The enclosure door is mandated to swing in the direction of egress, travel, and possess partial self-closing attributes. Fire rates wall. Almost every tall building incorporates a fire barrier as an integral component of its fire prevention system. To mitigate the potential for fire propagation, it is constructed using material resistance to fire, enabling the firewall to endure a fire for a minimum of 1 hour. Consistent fire barrier walls are common inside the structures or from one fire barrier wall to another. Smoke and heat exhaust ventilation system, SHEVS, commonly known as smoke and heat exhaust ventilation system, are mechanism either powered or natural, designed to remove smoke from a building. This ensures that escape routes at lower level remain free of smoke and help minimize damage to the structure. Fire shutter. Fire shutters serve a similar purpose to firewall, yet they're different in that they exclusively open in the event of fire. They typically have a linked connection to the fire control center and work autonomously active in case of a fire. They must operate in 2 stages. Initially, it is elevated to a predetermined safe height, often slightly above head height, to function as a smoke barrier while still enabling people to evacuate. Typically constructed from steel or aluminium and coated with fire-resistant material for added protection. In conclusion, implementing an effective fire security and risk management system is extremely important in protecting employee property and a company general well-being. This integrated strategy not only addresses immediate hazard but also anticipates and mitigates potential risks, resulting in a greater level of safety and security workplace. The fire management feature ensure that fire incidents are detected quickly, that immediately and contained effectively, minimizing damage and maintaining occupant safety. The security management system role focus on preventing unauthorized access, loss, and other acts of violence. Thank you. That's all from me.